looked at and dealt with the right way. But credit to Aberdeen. There was a lot of questions about this, that, and the other. But I thought they were excellent in both games. Tonight, I would say the balance. They've certainly come out to try and make a game, which is great. They haven't come to defend. That's one thing. And you still need that bit of luck. I would say there was a couple of interesting decisions. We did finally get a penalty after over a calendar year, so that was good. But there was other decisions which I thought certainly didn't favour us. And equally, in a different way, their keeper I thought was outstanding. And we kept probing and we kept looking to break them down, and we did on a few occasions. Then their keeper, pulled out some marvellous saves. So overall, I'm very pleased. It's a tricky tie, even on the view of everyone, because the noise about us getting into Europe and then where could it go type thing. I think our fans just want to literally go into Europe, so we've achieved that for them now, so they can actually sort of say it's literally a European tour. But little details within it. It's on my CV, a win in Europe. Whatever way you look at it. Dwight McNeil, fantastic. Young man coming into a game like this, fantastic. So a lot of good signs, but a lot of work to be done.
You were very complimentary about the Aberdeen keeper, but your own keeper, Lindegaard, first starting almost a year.
Yeah.
He pulled off a goal-saving.
Yeah, I thought he handled it really well, because it's not easy. There was a lot of noise here. Up at Aberdeen, I know you're from Aberdeen. Up there, there's a bit more. Could it? Couldn't it? I don't know. The feel on it and everything. Whereas they come back here and it's like, well, you sort of should, and that changed the feeling. We got a number of knocks and well, we know what happened with the keepers. And Nanda stepped in nicely, and I thought he handled it nicely.
Was that an injury after?
Yeah, he's hurt his hip flexor, unfortunately. I don't think it's drastic, but it was enough to come off, which is never a good sign. We're a bit more careful with Azza. Got a bit of cramp, but he had a tight hamstring, so we had to be careful with that. Wardy as well, just being careful really. But I thought Chaz had done great when he came on, put a fantastic ball in for the goal, for Corky's goal. That is the challenge of this competition. It's highly competitive, as we've seen in both legs. And are the players ready for that? Are their bodies ready for that? That is the challenge. We hope they are, and a lot are. But you can't really tell truly if they are, because obviously it's come early. These are, yourselves, we were talking about, the friendly games are different. It's a different emotional response than when it means something like that. So there's a higher level of stress on the body. So that usually you build into that, and it's just come a bit quick.
What about the next round, Sean? You've obviously got the game, a long away game a few days later.
Yeah.
You're immediately getting into that sort of Thursday, Sunday problems that it presents. What about that?
One of these problems, just travelling really.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is just games. That's all it is. If I was at football, I'd be absolutely buzzing off it. So I don't think there'll be too many not wanting to play the games. It's just the travelling. That's the only thing really.
And next week, Sean, transfer deadline day in Turkey.
You can ask me all them questions you always ask me.
Hello.
And see if we've actually signed anyone. No, I mean, it's a great day to have it, of course. They always try to do that. I think last time round, it was Robbie Brady on my phone at half time. We found that we had signed him, because there was a game on that day as well. We keep working diligently. We keep working hard. Whatever you think of the market, it is very, very difficult. As simple as that. And even when you put good money at play at certain situations, everyone wants more.
Has that been the problem so far? You've offered money, it's not quite been enough for the selling club?
Not always. We had one player who was done verbally, and then it's not done. That's life now. Life in football's changed. The agreements are not agreements unless they're on paper. There used to be a bit more straightforward conduct, I felt, many years ago, but I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's just, that's an offer, yeah, we'll do it, and then go and tell 15 other clubs and see if they're going to better it. So that's just the way it is, though.
Do you think you'll go back in again for Jay Rodriguez?
No one said we have. Only you lot.
It seems like there's been quite a bit of activity over the last few days. You feel like you're getting a bit of...
There's been activity for ages. It's just that as it gets closer, your job is to make as many stories as you can about alleged activity. That's just the way it is. No, I'm to go. I'm not having to go. Anyone? That's the way it is. It's my job to say nothing. A lot.
We try. Will you tell us, are you in the market for another goalkeeper for Thursday?
We're in the market for lots of different people in different positions. That's our job. Our job. You've seen we haven't got a massive squad. Quite obviously tonight. With all due respect to Dwight McNeil, he's doing fantastic. But I don't think we had a full complement with Robbie Brady in that. He might have got in the squad, but I doubt he would have been on the pitch tonight. Great for him, by the way, so I must make that clear. And he deserves it. But, we still need layers, because there will be more games coming, as we know.
And because of this Europa League run, because there are going to be more matches, and because probably what we've seen tonight in players, sometimes struggling for a bit of fitness, does that make it even more important that you do get some bodies?
It's always important that you get people in. You know, we want people who can either affect us with immediate effect, if you like, and then or can develop into it quickly. Not necessarily players who are going to develop into the team over 2 years, but players who we think have done a bit, they can come in and it's a new challenge for them, because we've done quite well with that over the last few years. But also mix that up with ones who maybe are a bit more recognised. Like last year we got Corky, who's a recognised Premier League player and does a great job as he did tonight.